Hey, I'm Roger from Social Good Promotions, and Steve Zyskowski and I are working very diligently to make sure that you get the ultimate value in your booth participation at ReferralTopia on April 22nd. And there are going to be two different kinds of potential prospects who are going to walk into your virtual booth. Some of them will be CERUSnet members, but some of them will not. And so we wanted to show you what an interaction might look like with a non-CERUSnet member so that you could compare and contrast what that might look like from a best practices perspective. So I think I've got a non-member coming into the booth right now.
Can I come in?
Come on in. Hey there. Hey, wow, man, check out that straw hat. That thing is awesome. What's on that? What's on that there, man? What is that?
I don't know. It's my wife's, but
oh, wow, that's really cool. You know, that's branded merchandise. That's the kind of thing that Social Good Promotions is really into. So I'm always drawn to logos. But before I jump into what I do, why don't you introduce yourself to me and kind of tell me what your business is all about?
Yeah, my name's Dave, and I do heating and cooling.
Heating and cooling.
Yeah.
Do you happen to be a CERUSnet member by chance?
No, I've heard that so much since I've been here, but I'm really not even clear on what that is.
Yeah, you know, I'll save that for the guy who actually founded the thing. He just does a much better job of explaining that than I would. But as I've got you here in the booth real quick, I wanted to just kind of roll through some of the things that people like you might be interested in when it comes to doing business with people like us. So typically, most of our clients come to us for one of three reasons. Would that be okay if I were to share what those three reasons were and see if any of them are of interest to you?
Absolutely.
All right, well, it's going to sound hokey too, so just bear with me, but this is the God's honest truth. Most of the clients that work with me are usually looking for one of three things. They're either looking to sell more of whatever it is that they do. They're either also looking for creating loyal employees, maybe stealing some of the competition away from, okay, not there. And then a lot of us are really working hard on trying to create a referral engine that is really robust for us. Is there any of those that you think would be of interest that you might want to talk to us more about?
Well, I don't have any employees. I'm my own company. I do heating and cooling. But all of my business is, customers referring me new customers.
Yeah, for sure. That's pretty common for a small business person, especially when you're the operator and the owner, right? It's hard for you to be able to wear both of those hats. Exactly. So knowing that, usually what we like to try to do coming out of events like this is to schedule an appointment for us to have a little bit more in-depth conversation where I can talk to you about some of the strategies that we've used with other HVAC companies to help them do exactly what it is that you're talking about. Would that be something that you'd be willing to schedule right now?
So you want to sell me something?
Well, it's not necessarily, I don't have like a coat with watches in it that I can sell you sort of thing. But, obviously this is a trade show, an expo, and obviously we're here to try to get new customers. But, if that's not something that you're really like super excited to do just yet, I have some other things that I might be able to share with you that are a little less aggressive. Would that be something that you'd be interested in hearing about?
Yeah, I always like to learn. I just, I find that I just get so busy all the time. I just,
Well, again, you've got to go do the work. So I get it. And any time that you spend outside of doing your job is money lost. So I've worked really hard to create a video library of content. And we actually have a series that is dedicated specifically to the mechanical trades, where it talks about some of the strategies that we've used with other businesses like yours to allow them the opportunity to do what it is that you're trying to do. Would you mind if I sent that to you? Would that be of interest?
Why don't you go ahead and just, send me what you want to send me, and I'll give it a look, during my downtime. And if I want to connect more, after that, I'll be back in touch with you.
Cool. All right. And the other thing, added value, CERUSnet is all about giving just a little bit extra. I've actually been doing a podcast for 4 years now, and we're coming up on 20,000 listens of that thing, which is amazing to me. It's been a lot of work, and I'm really proud of it. It's called the So You're in Sales Podcast. And actually, a lot of my fellow CERUSnet members have come on for interviews. And maybe this would help you just a little bit more in learning about what CERUSnet's all about and getting the story behind some of these businesses that are participating in the network. Would be okay if I sent that to you as well?
That would be great, man.
All right, awesome. Hey, I really appreciate you stopping in. I know that this was a big deal for you to come out of the field for the day, and I hope that we're doing our best to show you some value today.
Yeah, I've had a good day so far. I like everything that I'm doing. So thank you.
Awesome. Take care, man.
All right, thanks. Bye-bye. All right, cool. Good job, man. Put you under a little pressure like you asked me to right now.
Hey there, ReferralTopia exhibitors. I'm Roger Burnett from Social Good Promotions, and today we wanted to talk to you briefly about how best to organize your activity while you're in the booth during ReferralTopia. For many of you, this will be the first time that you've ever been an exhibitor in a virtual event, and for even others of you, this may be the first time that you've ever even participated in a trade show like this, where the sole objective here is to try to make connections, get a quick lead created, and then move on to the next person. We're expecting a lot of traffic. And remember, our goal is to get you 10 brand new opportunities as a result of the investment that you've made today. So I think I see them coming in right now. Hey, hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. Your name must be Aaron. I'm giving that you're wearing Aaron Babbitt's painting. So I'm guessing you're probably Aaron. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I'm Aaron. Yeah, I don't do any painting, but I've got, 20 full-time painters that I employ all year long. And, we're always booked like 3 or 4 months out.
Wow.
And I saw your link on the ReferralTopia agenda regarding social good promotion. So I thought, hey, I want to learn what this is all about and what you do.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thanks for stopping in. It gives me a chance to practice my member minute, right? Because this is all about member minutes. So I guess what I would say to you, Aaron, is that businesses that generally work with us are looking for one of 3 things. So I'm hoping that one of these would be something that you're interested in. So you okay with me sharing with you what those 3 things are?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Well, basically, most of our clients want one of 3 things. They either want to sell more, they want to have more loyal employees, or they're really looking to kickstart their referral engine so that they can continue to have a pipeline of opportunity for them. Are any one of those something that you came looking for today?
Yeah, absolutely. My employees are everything to me. They're what makes my business tick and make it special. So yeah, I'm interested in more about that for sure.
Yeah, because if you think about it, like you said, you're already doing well. Clearly, you're booked out 3 months in advance. But imagine if you were able to attract some more painters away from the competition. How many more jobs would you be able to book if that was something that you were capable of accomplishing?
Yeah, we're always looking for more.
For sure. All right. Well, I don't want to be presumptuous and assume that you'd be ready to schedule a trust builder with me, but is that something that you think that maybe you might want to do and we can get that thing on the calendar, or is that maybe I'm overstepping my bounds a little bit?
No, I love that. I'm a CERUSnet member, and Steve Zyskowski came to my house and did a trust builder with me in person a few months ago. So I know the value of those. I'd love to do that.
All right. Awesome. Well, I'll tell you what, I have set aside the week of April 1st for the trust builders that are going to come out of or May 1st, sorry, that for these trust builders that are going to come out of ReferralTopia. So let's get our calendars together, and maybe like May 3rd in the morning. Would that be cool?
Probably.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm Roger at Social Good Promotions. I'm going to have the directory. So I'm going to have your contact information. So I'll shoot you a note with a link to an invite, and let's get that trust builder scheduled.
Awesome. I also heard that there was free stuff maybe here and there. You got any free stuff for me, Roger?
Well, there's a couple things that I could share with you in the interim that might actually whet your appetite and maybe even frame up the conversation for us when we have our trust builder.
Okay.
So I have a link to a video that talks about how we use the strategies that we employ to help make your employee loyalty grow. Would that be something that you'd be interested in me sending to you?
For sure.
All right, cool. And then one of the other things that we do specially for CERUSnet members is I've been producing a podcast now for almost 4 years. It's called the So You're in Sales Podcast. Many of the other CERUSnet members have participated in that. And I was wondering if you'd be at all interested in maybe scheduling time for us to tell your story on that show as well.
Absolutely. A lot of people think that because I'm a painter, I might be a little more simple, but quite honestly, I'm incredibly deep and rich and love content like that. So yes.
All right. Well, the interesting thing is, and I'll just leave you with this. You know, purchasers often they make decisions based on emotion, and then they try to use logic to justify what it is that they're deciding upon. So by creating a podcast, really what we're doing is we're trying to wake up the emotion that that person might feel after they've had their house painted by you. So this is a great opportunity for us to help you tell that story.
I like that. Thanks, Roger. All right, I'm going to go check out Eloisa over at Perk Pros, but man, I appreciate meeting you today.
Yeah, man, it was really good meeting you too. I appreciate you stopping in.